So, last night games were interesting. Netherlands versus the USA wasn't a surprising win, obviously, since I predicted them to win. Wasn't far off from my prediction either. But in terms of the content of the game, I was very surprised. Very, very surprised because the Netherlands pretty much played the way I expected the USA to play. Netherlands had less possession, they had less chances created, and the USA were actually controlling the game. And I think this was probably the best way to play them. I don't know if it was voluntary or not. I honestly don't think it was. But the Netherlands, what can you say? The Netherlands played this really well. They weren't really worried. Maybe there was 1 or 2 minutes where they were worried, and then they scored a third. You can't really criticize them. The level isn't crazy high, but like I said, in this World Cup, you're not really going to see a team playing at a much higher level than what we've seen from the Netherlands today. The USA played really well. As I said, more shots, more possession. But you can tell that up front, it lacks a bit of quality. Pulisic and Weah, like I said, were dangerous in counterattacks. In previous games, we've seen that they were dangerous. But in this game, they really didn't have a lot of opportunities, given that they were controlling the game. So yeah, they got a lot of shots, but not really big chances. They got 2 big chances, and the first one could have changed the whole game. And it was Pulisic's like the 2nd minute. With Blind covering the offside, and he had a one-on-one that he should have put away. This is the kind of chances, if you want to hope to get to a quarterfinal, you got to put away. And he didn't, and he paid for it 10 minutes later with a beauty of a goal for the Netherlands. That was a beautiful goal, man. They started from the back, one-touch football, on the wing, little cross. It was beautiful. I love these goals. These are the most beautiful goals you can produce in football, in my opinion. It was a beautiful, beautiful goal from Depay and from the entire Netherlands teams. So I was impressed by the Netherlands' performance. Could have been better, but they did what they had to do. They were extremely efficient. When they attacked, they were extremely effective. I mean, both of their fullbacks scored on their weak foot. You know, that's when you know it's your goddamn day, right? Like, that doesn't happen every fucking match, that's for sure. So when you got that kind of luck, you seize it, and they did. I don't know if they did enough to really show me that they could beat Argentina. But it's not like Argentina did enough to show me that they could beat the Netherlands either. I think the quarterfinals are going to be it's going to be a very beautiful game to watch. I think it's going to be open. We're going to see goals. We're going to see a lot of chances. It's going to be an exciting game because I don't think these teams know how to play conservative football anyway. So I can't wait to see it. But all in all, Netherlands deserve 100% to go through to the quarterfinal, and the USA can be proud of what they've shown in this World Cup. Now, Argentina versus Australia, it looked like it was just an easy victory for Argentina. Beautiful goal from Messi at the start. It was really proving that he's the leader. He's the guy who's going to take his responsibility in this World Cup for Argentina, but he's been doing this for the past 2 World Cups already. So it's not that surprising. I know people like to say that Messi disappears in big games, but he doesn't. And that's the proof. Oh yeah, it was against Australia. Yeah, it's a World fucking Cup, okay? There's no small teams. We've seen it in the group stages. There are no such thing as small teams. They're all dangerous. Every victory is a big win in this World Cup. The only easy win I can recall since the start of this goddamn thing was France versus Australia and Spain against Costa Rica. The rest were all hard-fought victory where it could have gone either way at some point in the game. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say. But Argentina played well. Messi, what a game. What a game from Messi. That was, I'm not going to say it was prime Messi because he's a lot slower now. I mean, he's a lot slower. He's still like faster than like 90% of the goddamn players on the field. But what a beautiful game. This was the Messi we fell in love with. I hope he's going to be able to keep that up because it was just it was just beautiful to watch, man. And Messi at that level can take Argentina all the way for sure. For sure. He's gonna have to. Yeah, it was Australia. Okay, it was Australia, but still, he carried this team. Should we be worried that he's already carrying his team in the round of 16? Maybe. But as I said, maybe that's all it's gonna take to go all the way in this World Cup. Australia, well, you gotta give it up to Australia, obviously, because when you look at their team, they had no business being in the round of 16 anyway. And in my eyes, they weren't even the worst team to be in the round of 16. To me, the worst team in the round of 16 is Poland, by a fucking mile. Which shows that Australia has been playing very well. Even though they don't have the greatest players, they've been producing decent football. And as I said in my last video, they were gonna score one. These guys, you give them 2 chances, they're gonna fucking score 4. I don't know why, I don't know what the fuck they're doing to be that efficient, but they are. I mean, the first goal, the dude, what the fuck kind of shot was that? The guy shot that ball, that ball was never to be seen again. And somehow, deflection, and it goes in. Like, Jesus, you didn't even put it on fucking target. And it still is a goal. These dudes are goddamn wizards. And then, you know, and then the game could have really gone to shit for Argentina real fucking fast. But thankfully, they were able to hold on. And the last chance at the end, I was expecting it to go in, seeing the success rate of the Australian team in this World Cup. But Martinez made a beautiful save. And luckily they went through. But luckily is the key word there. They could have gotten fucked, just like I said they could have been in the last video. And I want to pat myself on the back here, but I got the prediction dead fucking on. So next time, place a bet. Alright, tonight's game. Tonight's games, well, we're going to start with France against Poland, which one could argue is probably the strongest team in this World Cup against the worst team in this round of 16. Because Poland have shown nothing. They've looked lethargic. In all 3 of their games, they look garbage. They really have shown nothing. No pressing, nothing. There's nothing there. Really. I don't even know how the fuck they went through. So I don't have any expectation from Poland. I mean, there can always be some crazy goal from Lewandowski, some solo effort. That can always happen. But I don't see Poland all of a sudden being able to play as a team and fucking start dominating France or being lethal on the counter. I don't think they're going to do any of that. I've actually seen that they were training penalties in training. So yeah, it looks like they want to make this motherfucker ugly as a bitch and hope to take it to pens and go through. Which pretty much validates just what I said about them. They're not looking to play, they're not looking to do anything but fucking pray to the goddamn Lord that this game somehow falls in their favor. So it's not gonna be a long analysis. I see France winning easily. I say France wins 3-0. Now the interesting matchup of the day. Because England versus Senegal is definitely gonna be one. Senegal brings a whole lot of shit to the table that England are not gonna want to be dealing with. Senegal's weak point to me is their attack, obviously. Even though they've been getting better, I still think their attack is not that good, and it's going to be very, very hard for them to break through that England defense that has been looking very good in this World Cup. I mean, Maguire has gone from being the most hated, insulted, and shot on footballer in the history of the fucking world to Fabio Cannavaro. And he's been doing this for England for years now. He's been looking amazing for England for years. So there's something going on at United. Because there's no way this man's going to look that good in playing for England and then go back to being a fucking useless piece of scum when he goes back to United. It makes no sense. So to me, it's United's fault. That being said, England's defense has looked pretty goddamn good. And I don't see Senegal's poor offense getting through. They will be dangerous on set pieces though. And this is going to be the main thing, but you also got to say this is also England's strong suit. What Senegal is going to bring that will put England in a lot of trouble, in my opinion, is the intensity. Physically, they will win a lot of challenges because all these Senegal players, they're strong, they're fast, they're explosive, and they will push England players around, especially in the first half. And I think England are going to have to rely either on a solo effort from one of their offensive players, or they're going to have to wait it out until the pressing and the intensity slows down a bit in the second half. In any case, the only way I see England breaking the deadlock and going through would be with a solo effort from one of their forwards, because England has shown that they're really not they haven't gotten better at all. Still the same old England team that are gonna fucking flop, and they're gonna win. In my opinion, they're gonna win, but it's not gonna be pretty. And I think Rashford or Kane or someone in this offensive line is gonna produce something, and it's gonna send them through to the quarterfinals. But it's not gonna be pretty, and if they can't do that, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to pens. But I'll predict a 2-0 win for England. All right, those are my predictions. So I hope I'll get the winners right again, because it's always good to be right. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later.